Hey everybody, how are you? It is Madai Lopez Brown, and I am here on location. I am outside my beautiful home. It is nice and a little cooler than yesterday, and I wanted to change some things up. So if you're watching my live, please share out this live, like my page, follow my page, and Facebook gives you a great option. At the end of this live, you can turn on notifications, and every time that I'm on, you will get the notification that I am live and that I am popping. So today is love Tough Love Tuesday, right? So the best love that you can give yourself is to be raw, is to be real, and is to be tough with you, right? So I don't want to be long or before you long. Just wanted to share some things. So today, why do you want? Why do you want the things that you want out of life, right? If I was in front of an audience on a platform, my first question is, well, what do you want out of life? And a lot of people are going to say, well, I want finances, right? Or I want to travel. I want lifestyle, right? These are some of the things that people are going to say that they want out of life, right? I want freedom. That's like the number one thing people will raise their hand to in a live event. So what are some of the things that you want, and why do you want them, right? Maybe some of the problems you may be experiencing finally taken over. I've been there. Your inconsistencies, your roadblocks, do they have you really thinking? Do they have you really thinking? I know mine are. Right now, I'm in a crossroad myself. I've been home since February, and I've been working on my business, and I haven't let cancer kick me in my ass. You know what I mean? Excuse my French. I become a badass, right? I haven't taken no for an answer. So, everyone knows my movement, right? And if you don't and you're viewing for the first time, please announce where you're watching from, right? I'm taking a poll right now, and we have a lot of viewers on the other side of the world: Australia, Japan, Spain, oh yeah, Canada, yes, United States. So I'm taking a poll. I'm keeping inventory of where all my watchers are from. So let me introduce myself. My name is Madai Lopez Brown, and I am your lifestyle coach. I am the creator of the Badass Movement, and I give support to individuals so they will come out of suffering in silence, to come out of that fixed mindset, adopt a growth mindset with our badass concepts, so they will make the choice in becoming blessed and delivered, achieving spiritual success while obtaining their goals and walking their own pathway to prosper, achieving their dreams to a successful lifestyle. So listen, I understand it. I get it, right? I know the whys of life are hard, right? Why did I lose my job? Why am I not getting the money I'm supposed to? I got my credentials, I got my education, I got my degree, I went all the way up into my bachelor's, and I am not doing what I want to do. I'm not fulfilling my purpose, right? So you have to understand, there are other people that are like, well, why am I disabled, right? I've worked so hard to get to where I am, and now I've hit a crossroad in my life, or I've hit a hiccup in my life. Why can't I move forward? These are some things that these are real thoughts from people. This is really, what's going on in people's minds. This is what's fixing their minds to a negative vibration, right? So you have to understand, your whys have become unbalanced behavior, right? They've become undesirable. They've become unworthy. They become to a point where you may hate yourself, or, you say, shoot, I'm hitting rock bottom. I just don't know which way to turn. I don't know which avenue to go to, right? So how many are here right now? How many are hitting rock bottom right now? If this is you, type yes. Hashtag yes. I want to hear from my viewers, right? So I'm just turning the page on my notes. I like to be organized. So I'm going to share, my tips. And I need you to get a pen and a paper to take some notes. So, your whys. Why? This is a real deep question that pops up all the time. And honestly, your why can fuel your vehicle to get you to where you need to be, right? You have to be optimistic. You have to look at the cup as half full instead of half empty. So, why are you carrying your undesirable whys as a Michael Kors bag and you take it everywhere with you daily? I'm going to share with you how I got to where I am and how I didn't give up. I know about your struggles. I've been there. I'm going to share with you how I got to where I am now. My personal story relates to every viewer that watches me. If this is you and you can relate to my story, hashtag relate. My 99.5 problems became my niche. Yeah, I can sit here all day and I could try to sell you a product online. I could sit here for an hour trying to sell you my product online. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because I don't want to put a Band-Aid over your boo-boo. I want to give you some tough love today. It could be easy to try and get that quick fix and try to take care of everything that you need to take care of. But you want to know something? It's temporary. 6 months from now, you're going to be right back where you are today. Why waste that time? So, I want results, and I know you want results. So I began to research and I began to use myself as a test subject. Who's with me? Is anybody with me today? Who wants change? Hashtag me. See, I wanted change. I wanted my undesirable why to be fueled so that it can change my life. My why made me change my life. And my whys was created through tips. And I'm going to share these secret tips with you today so that you can challenge yourself and you can change yourself. And you can finally take your why and make it desirable instead of undesirable. So, I'm going to share with you right now my secret tips. Who's ready? Hashtag ready. Now, Where I wanted to go, where I wanted to get to, I knew I needed work ethic. So you have to understand that work ethic had to be birthed in me, and it has to be birthed in you. Giving up wasn't an option, and you're not limited by your situation. If you were able to figure out every problem, you wouldn't be in the place you are right now. H, hungry. Hungry for change. Hungry for challenge. Hungry to get out of a system that is putting you in a box. Turn your problems, turn your undesirable whys, turn them into your niche. Turn them into something that you could be proud of instead of being ashamed. You see, this whole month I've been sharing what I went through and what I accomplished. And we found out that we have a lot of common denominators, right? You have to build integrity. Integrity is trust, right? So by me doing my lives, I'm building integrity with you. I'm building trust with you. I'm building a foundation with you so that you can finally be a winner, so that you can finally be a champion. You see, my goal is to get other women to the place where they're going to turn their 99 and a half problems into their niche. Change equals badass, blessed and delivered, achieving spiritual success. P, plan of action. Purpose of pain builds platforms for change. Purpose of pain builds platforms for change. You got to remember that. Purpose of pain builds platforms for change. Passion is fire that will consume all negative vibes and will birth purpose. Passion is fire that will consume all negative vibes and birth purpose. See, if you want these things in your life, you're going to have to want to change. You're going to have to cut off those negative Nellies. You're going to have to come away from the negative habits that have slumped you, and got you into a pit of suffering and silence. You see, if you want these and you really want to change, then your undesirable why is going to make it to where you're going to be able to step up and step out to birth your 3 P's. Purpose, plan of action, purpose of change will build passion that will give you the purpose in life. So where do we go from here? And like I always finish my lives, right? You have 3 types of people. You have procrastinators. Listen, I get it. You're not ready. You're fine. You're good. You may like to pop in once or twice on my lives during the week. Fine, no problem. I get it. But let me tell you something. Procrastinators really don't get anywhere. They don't. They're still stuck. But they complain that they want change. Can't be stuck and have change at the same time. And honestly, I don't want procrastinators in my backyard. One day you're going to figure it out and you're going to say, hey, you know what? I want change. I'm still going to be here. Researchers, that's great. Me too. I'm always a researcher. I like to make sure my I's are dotted and my T's are crossed. I like to make sure that, when I'm getting into something, that I know exactly what I'm getting into. That's great. Search all the way. Google me. Do all of that. You're going to see that I'm the right person that you need to connect to so that I can get you out of suffering and silence, so you could take your pain and make it a platform so that you can create a ripple effect. It's time to come out of suffering and silence. So if I'm tugging at your heart, then you need to join Pathway to Prosper Academy. Our tribe is free, right? Then we got the movers and the shakers. Movers and shakers is like, shoot, Madai, you know what? I'm ready. Where do I go? Pathway to Prosper Tribe. Inbox me if you're serious. And we can come together collectively and discuss what it is that you want to change. Now, on July 10th at 9 p.m. on a Wednesday night, we are going to be having, but I like to say we. I am going to be having a webinar, free webinar. That's right, free webinar, where I'm going to be discussing how you're going to able to get the things you want out of life by changing your life, right? Through the 5 W's and the how. Okay? So if you want to be a part of this, if you really want to be a part of this, look out for my link, my invite. It's private. It's a private invite. And when you say that you're going, my PA will share the link with you, right? So it is July 10th at 9 p.m. And it's called Women Creating the Life They Want. Women Creating the Life They Want. That's right. Now, if you want my free ebook, go to go to my link, which is linktr.ee/Madai Lopez Brown _life coach. I'm going to put that in the comments above so that you guys can be directly to that and just hit the my free offer, and you will be able to sign up for my free ebook. So I hope to see you on the webinar, because let me tell you something. Once this webinar goes, you can't get it back. You can't get it back. You have to be there in order to get the goodies, right? You got to be there to get the goodies. So, I wanted to share that with you today. So again, my name is Madai Lopez Brown, and I am your life coach. I am also the founder of Pathway to Prosper Academy. I am also the creator of the Badass Movement, where I give support to individuals so they will come out of suffering and silence by executing my tools in order to come out of their fixed mindset and adopt a growth mindset with our badass concepts, so they can be blessed and delivered, achieving spiritual success while obtaining their goals to walk their own pathway to prosper, achieving their dreams and the lifestyle they want. If you're just coming on, please hit replay and I will comment accordingly. Remember, the best way to be beautiful is by being you, hun. Have a great day.